The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's Johnson throwing to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
You look at the defense for these Texans. They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit. They're facing the #1 rushing team. They have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Here comes the Lions punter now. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. Pulled in at the 24. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Texans will take over.
At their own 33-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. 16.
Throwing to start the drive. Chambers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A nice throw there by the fourth-round pick, and he earns his guys a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Chambers. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. First and 10. Off the play fake. Johnson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that. This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Chambers. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Another one caught by Collins. And they'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins with career touchdown number 75. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, they'll try to run a reverse here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Off play action. Johnson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a rough. Call. So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football. And the plays he's making, he's pulling them in the offensive backfield.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So 2nd and long, you've got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And now an audible here into something else. Looking to throw. Johnson. Throwing left side, it's complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to beat that Chargers defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Lions.
Back to throw. Chambers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. These two teams all tied after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. So 3 plays already, 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Chambers. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Texans 14, Lions 7.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Back to throw. Johnson under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Myles Garrett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Johnson. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 16.
26 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10.
Back to throw. Johnson. And in for the Lions touchdown. 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got room past the 30. Down the right sideline. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Looking to throw. Chambers. This one left side caught by Collins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Take down. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken the lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around, they're reading coverages early, so now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. He's got room past the 30, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
And the Lions first down.
Back to throw. Johnson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
It's second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Johnson from the gun, he'll throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw again.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt, it doesn't work out, and the Texans take over an excellent field position.
On first down, here's Jenkins.
And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Balaam. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
19 seconds.
They go play action here on first down. And this throw will be intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, They go back to their home with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger. Warriors, 17. Come 19. Come 19.
Looking to throw. Chambers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
That is caught.
Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
They'll swing this out to Jenkins.
Oh, some strong running. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw. Chambers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Collins. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Looks like they'll move things around here.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Take down with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle.
And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his good tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 1st down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
1st down, Detroit.
Off the play fake. Johnson. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
An inside run with Jenkins. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Tag. Pass to 60.
2nd and 5. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 9.
18, let's go now. Grab goalie, 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, rattle it, 18, go.
Operating from the gun, Chambers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
This is taken at the 18. Well, very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Lions will take over.
Ready up.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. He's airing it out
for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. Looking to throw. Johnson. He's going to take another shot here. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Texans will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Chambers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now the ball comes loose, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Gibbs again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. He'll try to do it himself. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, what a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
The pass rush pressure is really starting to increase on the quarterback now. They bring him down for a sack and a big loss, and back him up further as he tries to lead a scoring drive in a one-possession game here late.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He's got it to Collins, complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Warriors 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Chambers. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Aleem McNeil forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The 42-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step up, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now 3rd down and very long. Operating from the gun, Johnson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
He's back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Let's go now.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Down the field, he's got Moore. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's over the middle into the hands of Noel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Shut up. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off.
34.
So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least 1 play. And this will be covered up by the Lions, and that might just about seal the deal. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their head